these people?
Who are these people? All right. Welcome. Welcome to another episode of Angel in the Afternoon. This is episode 164. Hold on. Laptop's dirty. My name is Angel Rivera, and my guests or my panelists are not here yet. They're running a little bit late. So I'll start off the show by myself, and then we'll go from there because they should be here in a few minutes. So we got a lot to talk about this week. Let's see here. I wasn't on last week because of my allergies. I guess they're allergies. I don't know how else to explain them because it's either allergies or there's some other issue. But see, there it is. I have a hard time talking without coughing. So it wasn't as bad on Tuesday when I did the NBA Finals preview with Dave and Alex. I totally forgot their names for a second. Today is not as bad, but I still do cough, so if I cough, I apologize. I'll try to mute the mic, but I can't promise anything. So you guys may end up hearing it after all. So here's Alex.
Hey,
Hey, Witchy will be on in a few, just that her Taco Bell's late again, so it may become a running joke that her Taco Bell's late. But
did you watch Summer Game Fest?
no, I was too busy setting up for the show, but I did see some of the things that they announced. So
Yeah,
mm, mm, mm.
the final. Well, I think you may have seen that the Resident Evil Code Veronica remake announced,
Yeah, I did see
Yeah.
that. So
and their final reveal was Final Fantasy VII Revelation, the final addition to this Final Fantasy VII remake trilogy.
oh god, how many of those games are gonna make? All right,
No,
so
it's the final one in the trilogy. So in the remake trilogy. So
okay, yeah. So I was just getting into some of the things we're gonna talk about this week. So let's see.
how about the Knicks again?
Another win and another 12 straight, and they're playing tonight at 8:30 ish. So
Mm-hmm.
I say ish because most likely start after 9. It's tip off, so like whatever. But
Jalen Bronson, he hurt his knee and he hurt his ankle, and yet he still scored 30.
yeah, yeah. So well, he's a lot of things, but he's not a bitch. So
Yeah.
this finals time, it's gut check time. You're injured,
Mm-hmm.
you got to suck it up because that's what's gonna happen. You got all summer to rest up. So let's see here. We got Israeli authorities refusing to return massive trove of videos from October 7th. We have Israel's LGBTQ plus safe haven has a catch. So basically, if you're a gay Palestinian, you're pretty much fucked. Let's see. House passes Iran war powers resolution, which is meaningless because it's a resolution, and two, even if the Senate passes it, Trump won't sign it anyways. So
Yeah.
it's like, what's the point? You're just doing a bunch of posturing and virtue signaling. So let's see here. We also got whoops, that caught me off guard. Um, we got more Graham Plattner accusations and allegations. We'll get to that one as well. I mean, that was
Especially Kyle Kowinski's tweets about him.
yeah. I think he has a man crush on
Yeah.
Graham Plattner.
He actually tweeted that he wants Hunter Biden to come on the show. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, he's like, he hates pedophiles and he calls them demons and the devil and stuff. Then he turns right around and invites a proven pedophile on his show. So, or
The blonde bleach really got into his brain.
I'm sure. Let's see. We got that. I think Kyle has a man crush on Plattner because he didn't even do this for John Fetterman, and he loved John Fetterman at the time. Let's see. We're also going to talk about the real quick the Chicago Bears moving from Chicago to Hammond, Indiana. So they're fucking off to Indiana. That's how bad the city of Chicago fucked them over, or screwed them over, or whatever you want to put it. Because
but they already have a football team in Indiana, though. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know the Indiana Colts, or the Indianapolis Colts, rather. Excuse me. And yeah, so it looks like they're going back to, or they're going to go to Indiana, just like the
Man,
Colts. So it'll be interesting. I wonder how the Colts took that. I don't think the Colts are too happy about having competition in Indiana, but but whatever.
that
So
just shows you how bad Brendan Johnson. I think that's his name. I think
he
that just
butchered.
shows you
Yeah,
how bad he is.
yeah, he butchered. So I have a long article, but I'm probably not going to read the whole thing. One, because of my voice, and two, we only have 2 hours, so I prefer not to miss the start of the game too. So I'm not going to go past 9 most likely.
Yeah.
Where are we? Oh, here we go. Excuse me. So we have this. Uh, we have that. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Steph.
Here I be.
Why do I only have this? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Whatever.
I'm sorry, I had to eat and my Taco Bell was late because there's an accident. Of course there's an accident. There's accidents everywhere.
So let's see. I'm gonna let the AI read this for a while, and then I'm not gonna let it read the whole thing, like 15 minutes. But let's see.
Chicago Bears say they will proceed with plans for a stadium in Hammond. The Chicago Bears will proceed with plans for a new stadium in Hammond, Indiana, the organization announced Friday. Yesterday, the Chicago Bears Board of...
By the way, the Hammond, Indiana gave the Bears $1 billion in tax breaks, money, and benefits. So that's why they're moving to Hammond, Indiana, by the way.
Directors met and voted to advance our stadium development project in Hammond, Indiana, with the exact site to be selected, the team said in a joint statement from Warren and Chairman George H. McCaskey. We believe a world-class stadium project in Hammond will transform the region, connecting northwest Indiana to the south side of Chicago through the Loop and across neighborhoods and suburbs stretching north of the city. It will bring Chicagoland together and deliver new opportunities to its residents and businesses. The team's decision comes less than a week after the Illinois legislature adjourned without taking up a last-ditch Senate bill that would have allowed Arlington Heights or Chicago to enter into a public-private ownership deal with the NFL franchise. Such legislation would have...
That's not going to happen. Well, you think the McCaskies would have agreed to that? They had a public-private partnership over the Bears?
Given the team a path to build a new stadium without paying property taxes on the facility, Bill's sponsors said. On Friday, Governor J.B. Pritzker's office publicly criticized the Bears' behavior in recent negotiations. The Bears have built a storied legacy in Illinois for over 100 years, but have spent the last 6 years, and especially the last few months, shifting their position on a stadium location. That has hindered their progress, Pritzker spokesperson Matt Hill said, homing in on the time period at the end of the General Assembly's legislative session. Today appears to be another instance of that after Illinois leaders have been working with the Bears in good faith. Both Illinois lawmakers who fronted Bears legislation in the House and Senate said they spoke to Warren on Friday and that the Bears' chief executive clearly still kept the door open to talking with state leaders about stadium issues.
Yeah, so in other words, the Bears fucked the city of Chicago. They had no intention on staying. They wanted to move to Indiana because they gave them billions of dollars in tax breaks, benefits, and money. So, and the city of Chicago couldn't afford that, or the state of Illinois. So, let's see here. Here we go. This is a local news report about the Bears.
I mean, money talks and bullshit walks, right?
Yeah, I wonder how Kit feels about this. Not sure if he covered it on his show or not.
Well, I already yesterday I already tagged him Brendan Johnson's reaction to it. So
yeah, I mean, I wonder how Kit feels about this. I'm not sure he was a Bears fan or not, but
we begin our noon show with breaking news. The Chicago Bears taking a major step toward building a stadium in Hammond, Indiana. Good afternoon. I'm Dina Baer. The Chicago Bears Board of Directors apparently voted to advance its stadium development project in Hammond, Indiana. A statement from team chairman George H. McCaskey and president and CEO Kevin Warren shows an exact site is still to be selected. It adds they believe a world-class stadium project in Hammond will transform the region. Indiana Governor Mike Braun issued a statement very happy, saying in part, quote, "Hoosiers, help me welcome the Chicago Bears to our great state. We look forward to building a
What about the Indianapolis Colts? You already have a football team. Now you have two, and you're celebrating it?
partnership as strong as the 85 Bears defense, creating opportunities
Oh, that's cringe. The 85 Bears, like 40 years ago. Why are you bringing them up?
and economic growth that will benefit our state and the Bears organization for decades to come."
I
And
mean, the Bears just had their best season in a while, and now this is happening.
Hey, again, rich people will be rich people. Remember, it's all fixed. This is another proof that this is all fixed. This was all planned from the beginning. It's all fixed. It's bad. And, you know.
That's a good question. I don't think so. I don't think the city of Chicago is going to let him keep Chicago. So,
To quote from Fallout New Vegas, the truth is the game was rigged from the start.
Exactly.
So most likely they'll be called the Hammond Bears, which is going to take a while to get used to. It's like when the Washington Redskins between the Washington Commanders, like terrible name. The Redskins sounded better, so
and the Cleveland Guardians.
Well, and the thing is though, if you actually look up red skin, it actually is it's like the N-word. It's like a racial slur.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
No, it is. If you
No. I'm just saying that another controversy.
Oh well, no. The thing is, I don't pay much attention, and Kit likes the XFL. He liked the XFL, whatever name they were better. He doesn't even watch football. I don't think.
They're used to the XFL at the Chicago Outlaws, I think.
Well, right, and the thing is, I mean, if you think about it, I actually would have liked to have seen Washington become the Washington Criminals, because they're all criminals. Just like Jesse Ventura said, I'll take out one for Jesse. But no, like this is like, I mean, this is gonna happen. They almost did it in Pittsburgh, but they, rallied people around and got poor people to give up their money so that they could keep shit in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I mean, we have 2 Pennsylvania teams. I don't care where Pittsburgh goes. I mean, if they don't want it in Pittsburgh anymore, fine. The hell with you. I'm not going to give up my hard-earned money so that your pretend players can play pretend football. Go for it.
What I'd be curious about is how Indiana came up with that $1 billion for the Bears. I'm pretty sure it's all taxpayer money. It's either bonds or taxpayer money.
Ding, ding, ding. You are correct, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really looked into it, but right now, that $1 billion is a lot of money for the McCaskeys, who are multi-billionaires. So they really don't need the money. This is more like, hey, Indiana's willing to give me $1 billion. What do you got for me, Chicago? Got nothing. Sorry. We got nothing for you. So it's like Chicago lost the Bears. Yeah, I don't really care too much about that. So
franchise in Northwest Indiana will be an economic boost to the entire region like we haven't seen before.
But that's not true. Sports franchises don't bring that economic boon they always keep claiming. What the economic boon is for the private billionaire owners. It's not really for the city or the state. I mean, there's no evidence.
Acting like the Colts don't exist.
I'd be pissed if I'm the Colts. I'd be furious right now. It's like you're just putting out the red carpet for the Bears. The Bears haven't been good in years. They were good last year, but other than that, they've been pretty bad the last 20 years. So
not only that, but I mean, you have literally, they literally act like they don't exist because I mean, it's not that the Colts haven't been good, but they used to be the Baltimore Colts before the Baltimore Ravens came along. So again, this is just another big ha ha ha. Poor people, go fuck yourselves. See what we can do with your money? We can just fucking blow it all on fucking stadiums for this fucking fake football bullshit, and you'll keep playing along because everybody who's a fanboy of the National Fixed League will literally be like, "Yay! Oh, they're coming to Indiana. Let me come on myself." Ah! Come on, it's fake.
So
Sports
we
betting
got
has literally ruined sports because you can literally. I saw a video the other day how baseball is fake. Baseball,
ever since
NBA, or NBL, MLB is fake. NBA is fake. Everything is fake.
ever since the sports leagues got in bed with the gambling companies, it's like I question you have to question everything. And they got into bed with the gambling companies like Bet365 and Kailishi and all the other
MGM, bet
yeah.
MGM.
Mm-hmm. But before they go ahead.
I just want to say, Angel, Ben Rice just homered off of Sonny Gray, 1-0 Yankees.
Nice. Without Judge, I don't know. Hopefully that team continues to play, but this may be a part where they fall apart unless Ben Rice becomes Judge for a few weeks.
Well, they're better than the 2023 team, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's true. So that's the Chicago Bears moving to Indiana. If I'm Brandon Johnson in the city of Chicago, I don't really feel bad for them. So once again, so let's go to where are we here? Let's get rid of that.
I mean, you had a chance, and honestly, did they really think this was going to happen? I mean, they're literally laughing in our fucking faces. You know that thing with the Fox News thing where, oh, well, it's a mask. Oh, it's a shadow. The guy on Fox News, I forgot his fucking name now. But, I think it's probably a filter or it is a mask. It has to be. You don't and they're doing it right in front of your fucking faces, people. They're literally doing this in front of your face going, ha, 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 fuck you.
So let's go to the most recent ICE scandal, which is here in my home state of New Jersey, up there in Newark, Delaney Hall. We have prisoners or detainees or whatever you want to call these people locked up there. They are doing hunger strikes. They're not eating. They're protesters outside. There's state police and Newark police are gassing their own citizens in order to get rid of them. So our new governor, Mikey Sherrill, promised to stand up to ICE and the Trump administration. Her first thing she does, immediately puts out police to protect ICE and the Trump administration.
In your face, New Jersey. No offense, Angel, but if that were my state, I would be ashamed. Of course, it's not my state. I'm Pennsylvania, but
or as Bubba Ray Dudley would say, can we please get out of stinking New Jersey?
Yeah, I didn't vote for her, but anyways, let's start off with this clip. We have Tom Holman claiming that there is no abuses and the food is absolutely delicious at the ICE detainee center.
The spaghetti was good. What?
Yeah, it went viral, but people have seen this clip.
All right, we have new comments for you this morning from Border Czar Tom Homan on allegations of inhumane conditions inside New Jersey's Delaney Hall Detention Center. There have been intense skirmishes between protesters and law enforcement outside the facility.
Looks like a military truck there.
Since Memorial Day weekend. Advocates say some detainees went on a hunger strike due to poor conditions, but the Department of Homeland Security denies those claims. Homan toured the facility Saturday and spoke with CBS News immigration correspondent Camila Montoya Galvez in his first network interview since that visit.
The Delaney Hall Detention Center in Newark, New Jersey is the latest flashpoint in President Trump's immigration crackdown. Attorney Regis Fernandez has represented dozens of Delaney Hall detainees over the past year.
The conditions are pretty bad and they're getting worse. A lot of the conditions, whether intentionally or not, I think intentionally, are geared towards the kind of psychological torture just to break people.
On Tuesday, New Jersey's Attorney General sued the private prison company that runs Delaney Hall, alleging the state's health department has been barred from conducting a full inspection there.
By the way, they don't have any obligation to let state health inspectors into their building because it's a federal building. So Yeah, that's a waste of time.
And citing significant concerns like overcrowding, inadequate medical care, unsanitary meals, and the unchecked spread of disease. Borders Czar Tom Hellman denied those allegations, telling us he made an unannounced visit to Delaney Hall last weekend.
I toured the whole facility. Is it a 5-star resort? No. But is it well-run
detention facility? Oh, for fuck's sake, yes. You know they can clean that shit up. They do that all the time. When they have like, oh shit, what am I thinking of? The kids, when they lose their parents, they go to an orphanage. And as we've seen from Annie, if anyone's ever fucking seen Annie, for fuck's sake, they can clean that shit up and make it look like it's $1 million in there. And then they go back to business as usual. For fuck's sake, dude.
They claim
the con is over.
Tom Holman claimed, oh, it was unannounced. Oh, yeah, sure. Like, I'm going to believe that it was announced. But this is when he talks about the spaghetti. So.
With the detainees and ate the same meal they ate. And again, wasn't a 5-star cuisine?
You rotten liar.
It was spaghetti and meat sauce. It was green beans. It was charred beans.
It was green beans.
The spaghetti was good.
You are such a fucking liar.
And I'm a pretty big guy, and I didn't.
Yeah, the spaghetti. He didn't eat with the detainees. There's zero chance in hell he ate with the detainees. That's a lie. And then he ate the spaghetti, and it was good. Really? Trust me, he didn't eat the spaghetti. He didn't eat any of the food. So he's just lying here.
The meal. I couldn't finish the meal.
In a lawsuit this week, New Jersey officials described overcrowding
at
Delaney Hall.
Yeah, you couldn't finish the food because you were too busy eating with rats and shit.
Yeah,
I'm
sure he hated the food.
Let's talk about that real quick. Overcrowding. False. Negative. Lie. It's a 1,000-bed facility.
You know.
They had 706 people.
Again, here's the irony.
706 people.
Here's Tom Holman worked in the Obama administration, and the media loved him at the time. I mean, he was a border czar. He was great. You know, he kept immigrants out of this country. Now he works for Trump, and they're all freaking out like he's some kind of Nazi. Completely ridiculous.
706 people in a 1,000-bed facility. Not even close to capacity. There's no overcrowding.
So, sir, you don't have any concerns about Delaney Hall and the conditions there? Not a single concern?
Could it be a 5-star facility? Yes. Could we have more doctors and nurses? I don't think so. I mean, it can always improve. I'm not saying this facility is perfect.
No, I'm not saying it's perfect, like Mr.
to let us inside of Delaney.
Go fuck yourself, dude.
So we can show the conditions.
Not even close to being a truth teller.
Tom Holman claiming that he ate the spaghetti and the spaghetti was so good, but he couldn't finish it because that's how big portions they give the immigrants.
Yeah.
Except blatant lie.
Don't fucking do that. First of all, and there's probably all kinds of bugs and shit and feces and shit in their food anyway. And let's talk about the fact that this ass clown, and I mean that literally, this ass clown literally is sucking the dick of the establishment and too busy, laughing it up.
Into my mic. Yeah. So let's see here. Now we have a report from Democracy Now! Because I'm going to rest my voice for a little bit. So, excuse me. So they're talking more about Delaney Hall and the protesters outside and stuff. So this is from the protesters' perspective.
As protests continue outside the Newark, New Jersey immigration jail known as Delaney Hall, on New Jersey's
attorney. By the way, Delaney Hall is run by Geo Group, one of the largest private prison corporations in the country. So there you go.
Attorney General has sued the Geo Group.
Yeah.
And how many kids are in there? I want to know how many kids are in there because I guarantee you they get raped every single motherfucking day. I am telling you, these people are fucking pedophiles that they put in charge of these kids. How do I know that? There's fucking been people who literally have checked on this stuff. And don't tell me that, he went in there and everything was fine. It's not 5-star, but I mean, am I right? I'm a white guy who literally got a spaghetti dinner. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you and
the private prison company operating the facility. The lawsuit asked the court to grant the state health department full access to the facility. New Jersey.
Even if a New Jersey judge says yes, the administration doesn't have to let him in. So it's like, go fuck yourself. We're not letting you in.
Governor Mikey Sherrill said in a statement, quote, if the Geo Group, with a $1 billion government contract, has nothing to hide and the conditions inside Delaney Hall are as safe and as sanitary as this private corporation and the Trump administration claim, then there is no legitimate reason why my health inspectors are being kept from full access throughout the building. The New Jersey governor is still being denied access to visit.
They're lying. Do not believe Trump's going to send in anyone in there, just any old person, and they will give him a steak dinner. And oh yeah, we're doing such a great job, aren't we, guys? Yeah, we're a bunch of white guys who like to, fuck children. I mean, come on, this is 101.
The first thing Mikey Sherrill did with Delaney Hall was, oh yeah, I'm going to stand up to the administration and blah blah blah. Nope, turns out she sent the police to get rid of the protesters immediately. As soon as the first chance she got. So
suck that Trump dick.
She's full of shit.
Probably.
By the way, speaking of Trump, I know, Angel, you know this, but Trump apparently is going to be in Game 3 of the Knicks in Madison Square Garden. So
hey, Trump.
He's attending Game 3 of the finals.
Yeah. Hey, he's going to get booed out of the building.
I doubt that.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll have a bunch of Trump dick suckers there.
Problem is, a lot more wealthy people in the finals because those tickets are so outrageously expensive that chances are the poor side.
Hey, they could just be right up there with WWE, right? Isn't he having that UFC shit on his front lawn?
Yeah, that's next week, I think. Next Saturday. Those fights.
Yeah.
Next Saturday. So, out of curiosity, I'll probably check it out and see how it is. But that's so over the top and ridiculous to have UFC fights in the back.
What are they going to do next? Have WrestleMania outside the White House?
Oh, don't give them any ideas, little brother. They will. Yeah. Watch, they will. Triple H will be right there hugging Trump and sucking his dick.
If the government pays enough money for it, I'm sure they would consider it TKO.
Anything for that Trump dick.
Let's see.
This comes as the city of Newark plans to expand its own lawsuit from last year against the for-profit Geo Group, asking a court to close Delaney Hall unless city officials are allowed to inspect the jail. Newark Mayor Ras Baraka also lifted a nightly curfew around Delaney Hall on Tuesday as hundreds of immigrants jailed inside the ICE jail continue a hunger and labor strike.
It seems like somebody's just switching the light on and off.
Yeah, but it was
Democracy Now's Maria Inez Teresena was outside Delaney Hall Tuesday and filed this report.
We are standing outside the police barricade. It's about half a mile away.
They're just making it more and more difficult to go and visit those who are on labor and hunger strike. And those who have been on strike have been isolated, retaliated against, have had their tablets taken away from them, have had pepper sprays in their unit.
I think Indy said it where, I think it was Indy. Indy, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Indy said they want you to go on a hunger strike. They want you to do that so that you die faster.
That's why I don't like the protests of a hunger strike, because they don't care. Like, why? Even if you do it, it's like it's not gonna move them into treating immigrants more humanely. That's the.
And then have the doors closed. We have first-hand accounts of this happening. These families are just here to visit. They're still waiting here.
They don't care about you.
Whenever we ask the cops, they're literally ignoring me.
And our families, how do they feel? Have they told you if they
ignore? She's an anti-ICE protester. Like, why are they gonna? Oh yeah, let me talk to you. Like, no.
They are afraid now that they have to be escorted by police in order to even get to the entrance of Delaney Hall, which used to not be the case when this barrier was not in place.
People are scared. People are confused. I just heard a mom tell her daughter, it's okay. We're okay. Look, I told you there's nothing to be scared of, because the daughter started shaking. She's just here to see her dad. She thinks Delaney Hall's a hospital.
Yeah, it's like,
these are pedophiles, people. They don't care about your kid.
You're trying to see her dad.
Be scared. Be very scared. You better hold your daughter really close to you and hope that no one tears her from your arms to take her into another room and rape her. I wouldn't even take my daughter.
Her family is too scared to tell her what it actually is, which is a concentration camp.
That was Natalie, a mutual aid.
Oh, so where's the ovens where they gas the illegals? I mean, I get what she's trying to do, but the rhetoric is over the top.
Like
organizer with the group
yeah.
is on ICE, New Jersey. We spoke to a high school senior who asked us not to use his real name. He was wearing
the Bianca tattoo right there. But
yeah, I mean, people are gonna know who that is.
Yeah, so if you know this person, you see that tattoo, is like, oh yeah, I know who that is. So
well, what if it's not her? What if it's her friend or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, whoever this person is, has this Bianca tattoo on his hand. So even if you don't see his face, like, oh yeah, I know who that is.
Wearing his graduation sash.
I'm here to visit my father, and I just came from from my signing day, and I wanted to come see my father.
What would you like to tell your father on such a special day and such an incredible accomplishment?
That I did it for him. That all I ever thought about, all I had in mind was him. I really wish he was here. I really wish he was here to see me graduate.
Fuck you, Ice.
To be here with me. He's been there maybe 5 months, maybe 6. I lost count. I've been focused more in school. I've been trying to get there for him. I've been trying to make my family proud.
We also spoke to a young woman who was there with her siblings and cousin. They asked us to conceal their identities.
I was trying to meet my father. He recently got put in, and right now we can't find anybody to help us with the lawyer.
They're not going to help you.
And no lawyers.
What lawyer? I mean, the government isn't going to provide a lawyer for these detainees. So
no, the government doesn't want to get rid of them. They free slave labor. Hello, is no one fucking paying attention? This is the America you live in now. If you go if you go to a detention center or you go to jail, guess what? Free slave labor. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care if you starve yourself.
Especially Geo Group being a private prison company. I'm sure they want those beds full so they can charge the government 1 and 2, use them for cheap labor and make more money. So this is what's going on here.
Trying to help his case.
They don't want to be released.
It's really hard to find someone to stay here because he does not deserve to go to another country when he belongs in this one.
If you were able to see your father, what would you like to tell him?
I would like to tell him that I love him and that one day I know we will be together as a whole family, and I don't know, you have a bond, a father-daughter bond.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes, that's right here actually, my brother and his little baby that he has, a newborn. It's hard to see him because he has a newborn baby. Let that newborn in
there. Do not let that newborn in there.
He only has a mother. His mother can't take care of him just by himself. He needs 2 parents to support him and love him. Every child needs a parent to be there. And it's so painful because not having a father, knowing that your father's in jail and you can't even communicate, and growing up with the father is just so hard.
About an hour after we spoke to them, they were given permission to pass through the police barrier around Delaney Hall. Others, however, were escorted to Delaney Hall by local police, only to be denied entry to visit their loved ones. This is Kimberly Trinidad.
My dad's name is Vicente Trinidad Palillero, and my uncle is Agustin Trinidad Palillero. So they're here since Wednesday the 20th. They happen to be...
Let's just get to the guy that was released, because this is taking too much time. So this guy was just released when they were filming, so...
And was released from Delaney Hall and reunited with his friend of 14 years.
Feliz de estar afuera.
Es un milagro.
Gracias a Dios.
He's happy to be out, thank
¿Cuánto tiempo estuvo dentro?
The man identified himself as Damian Castillo. He said he was detained for about 3 weeks.
The hunger strike.
And that he knew of the hunger strike happening inside, in a different detention unit.
It's the unit 1.
He said the detainees were treated very poorly and were often put on lockdown.
I believe anybody else.
Oh, what do you got to
This
say about
is
that,
Maria
Tom
Inés
Holman?
Taracena with Diego Ramos.
Yeah, so according to that,
lying.
so he's confirming everything. He's confirming everything that we already know about what's going on.
Fuck ICE. Fuck
Yeah.
ICE.
So let's go. I'm going to play a couple minutes of this. This talks about.
Well.
Okay.
Resolution directing President Trump to remove U.S. armed.
So this is the Iranian vote. You know, the resolution to stop the war. Of course, Trump is laughing his ass off because he'll never sign it. So it's like the war's
Trump's not going to do
continue.
anything except for continue this useless wars. I mean, what happened, guys? What happened, MAGA? I thought Trump would, above that. I thought he didn't start any wars in his first fucking term. You fucking idiots. You fucking sheep.
Yep. This is Witchy right now. It's like
the danger.
I'm just pissed. I mean, fuck ICE. They don't care. They don't care about your father. If this was my father, I would be out there every day and I would be screaming at the top of my lungs, give me my father back or I will go postal. And don't think I wouldn't. I'm going to take a few of you pedophile motherfuckers with me because I'm telling you, this is not good. Okay. But this is the America we live in now where literally they will detain you if you have an accent and you don't look white. But then, I mean, Bloom was on here a few weeks ago and she was saying how, oh, well, I've had people say that they're going to call ICE on me. Oh, call ICE on me, baby. I can't wait to take a few of those mother effers with me. And I will shoot them dead. Consider that a threat. Put me in jail. I dare you.
ICE can't,
You can't keep getting away with it.
What is that
from?
Breaking Bad.
Getting away with it.
ICE can't keep getting away with it. That's right. Let's start. Let's do this.
Vote on the War Powers Resolution directing President Trump to remove U.S. armed forces from hostilities against Iran unless explicitly authorized by Congress.
Not happening.
The vote had initially been set for 2 weeks ago, but was delayed after House Speaker Mike Johnson.
This is all political posturing because all these politicians are running for re-election. So it's all political posturing.
We're going to tell Trump how it should be. And we're going to write sternly worded letters. Oh, go fuck yourself.
And then when they're delayed, like, okay, fine, that's fine.
I'm a cook.
For an early May recess when it appeared the resolution had the votes to pass. It now heads to the Senate. If approved there, the resolution would require Trump's signature. Neither chamber of Congress appears to have enough votes to override a presidential veto. Meanwhile, Michigan Democratic Congressmember Rashida Tlaib is moving forward with a separate War Powers resolution that would end U.S. military involvement in Israel's war on Lebanon. She spoke from the House floor Wednesday.
He doesn't give a
Organization says Human Rights Watch have.
Now that definitely is not happening.
Rashida Tlaib and Omar. Ilhan Omar. She don't give a fuck, and these are her people.
And they supported Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So
yes, they did.
So it's like, what the fuck?
Jesus H. Christ.
It's a waste of time.
Documented Israel's illegal use of white phosphorus multiple times in Lebanon, which is a war crime. They launched it in
You know it's a war crime. You keep funding it.
They don't care, you stupid bitch. They don't care.
You keep funding it though, because I'm not sure. To be fair, she's voted against it every time. Not AOC.
Well, it's AOC. Yeah, it's AOC. That's the one that's been pro-Israel lately.
Yeah, but AOC is a piece of shit too. They're all in this together. Again, they don't care about you. They don't care about the Iranian people. That guy that had the filter or whatever, or supposedly a flesh mask or whatever you want to say he had.
I know.
I hope you guys saw that. But he was sitting there talking, we got to liberate the Iranian people. They want us to come in there. Doesn't that sound like a lot what they were saying around the Iraq war?
It's like George W. Bush when he claimed they will greet us as liberators.
That sounds a lot like Iraq, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You fucking people literally can't tell the difference that they tried this shit before and the sheep will just keep on being sheep.
residential neighborhoods, y'all, in Lebanese farmland.
Did she just
Is
say
this what
y'all?
our country is supporting? We are supplying these horrific chemical bombs to the Israeli military, and our military is providing operational support.
You think they don't know that?
As we speak for these
Yeah, they
scorched
know that.
earth campaigns that is destroying the very conditions.
And they're proud of it. No matter who's Joe Biden did it too, and they were fun. And I didn't hear Democrats.
And I didn't
whining
hear
about it.
I didn't hear shit coming from any Democrat. I all heard the MAGA people crying, "Why can't Trump do it? We like when Trump does it."
I remember Al Green when Biden was funding the genocide. He didn't say shit, but then Trump doesn't, and then he gets all angry with his cane, and you know.
So do these idiots. This fucking squad.
Yeah.
Fuck you, squad.
Of life in Lebanon.
Lebanon's government's agreed to extend the U.S. brokered ceasefire with Israel, even though the Israeli military has consistently violated it. The agreement reached Wednesday requires Hezbollah to cease fire on Israeli troops occupying southern Lebanon, and on ordering the withdrawal from territory.
On your soundboard that says like "no shit" or something like that.
From Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No
I might,
shit.
but it's buried there somewhere.
No, it'd be like no shit.
I gotta clear out my soundboard. A lot of it I don't really use.
North of the Litani River. Once again, Hezbollah was not a party to the talks, which were hosted by the State Department in Washington. Ahead of Wednesday's announcement, Hezbollah continued to attack Israeli forces occupying southern Lebanon and fired rockets toward northern Israel. Meanwhile, Israeli strikes across Lebanon killed at least 9 people Wednesday, including an attack on an ambulance that killed 2 paramedics. Several more people were.
Israel killed 2 paramedics yesterday, so.
But we should just keep showing Israel and throwing flowers at coffins. Oh, fuck you, Israel.
Speaking of which,
after the ceasefire
I
extension.
want to cover the Israel parade in New York or whatever that was.
Yeah, I think then Mamdani didn't go to it for.
Action was announced when
an
Israeli drone attacked a vehicle in southern Lebanon. On Capitol Hill, Secretary of State Marco Rubio testified to a House committee on Wednesday that military operations against Iran are over. Rubio later clarified his remark to state he meant only that Operation Epic
Then he clarified his statement because he blatantly lied to Congress. So.
Fury had
They
ended.
do that all the time. And no one gets
We're no longer
accountable for it.
conducting sustained strikes inside of Iran to degrade their military because Epic Fury is over.
I have to point this out because Marco Rubio was confirmed 99-0, and Bernie Sanders also voted for him. So I don't want to hear Democrats complaining about Marco Rubio.
I don't remember, he voted for Marco Rubio, but voted against, and I don't want to. Well, anyways, he voted against his good friend Tulsi Gabbard, or at least was Tulsi Gabbard.
Even as Rubio spoke, President Trump appeared to contradict his testimony, telling reporters in the Oval Office the U.S. had attacked Iran as recently as Tuesday evening.
And we hit them pretty hard.
The
night before, and actually last night.
Trump claimed talks to end the U.S. war in Iran were going very well, actually.
Yeah, that's a lie. They're going horribly. Because remember last week when he claimed that they had a deal, and then it turns out they didn't have a deal. So he's doing it again now. He's like, "Oh yeah, talks are going well."
He is the establishment's puppet. He will say whatever the establishment says, and they pull the strings. I was watching James Corbett this week, and he was talking about the difference between. There's people out there that believe Trump is blackmailing the deep state. Because of the Jeffrey Epstein files. I went, you do know that blackmail is still against the law, yes? And if you're stupid that you believe that fucking bullshit, then you are
Trump is not blackmailing anyone. I mean, honestly, it'd probably be the reverse. The deep state is blackmailing him.
But Trump is not, he is not fighting the deep state. He is the deep state. We've been saying this and screaming this the whole time he was fucking running the second time. And
he was doing it the first time.
Yeah, we did it the first time. He is the establishment. Don't let him fool you. He is a bad monster. He is a monster. Don't let him fool you to think that, I'm Trump and I'm fighting the deep state. No, you are the deep state and you're a monster. You're a pedophile and you're a monster.
And could result in a breakthrough as soon as this weekend. He spoke just hours after Iran attacked diplomatic facilities in Kuwait, along with its international airport, killing 1 person and injuring over 60 others.
You know, I'd say in that part of the world, ceasefires when you're shooting in a more moderate manner.
Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said
it's a joke. It's not funny.
Iran remains in communication with the Trump administration, but stressed there had been no tangible progress with U.S. negotiators. In Gaza, Israeli airstrikes overnight killed 9 Palestinians, including 4 children. On Wednesday, mourners gathered at Al-Aqsa Hospital to bid farewell to 2 Palestinian brothers, Sakar and Momen Khalil Abu Karim, who were killed in an Israeli airstrike at Maghazi refugee camp. This is one of their relatives.
There's no ceasefire or anything. The Israeli army is targeting civilians. He was a young man trying to make a living.
There's no ceasefire coming.
Just like me. I'm a tradesman, just trying to earn a living. We want to live. What shall we do? It's a wartime and everything is shut down.
The British government has banned progressive political commentators Hassan Piker and Cenk Uygur from entering the UK.
Cenk Uygur. She butchers his name like 3 times.
Hassan.
They were scheduled to speak at the South by Southwest London Festival and the Oxford Union
Society. Hassan is either a millionaire or a billionaire. I don't know which one, but he's not with us, you know.
Yeah, he purchased a $6 million home in LA.
And remember when we went after Jimmy Dore? Remember when they went after Jimmy Dore for buying a house, but then Hassan did, and they praised him for it.
These same people said, "Oh, Jimmy Dore's a millionaire. He purchased a $3 million home in LA," but Hassan Piker doubled that. And nobody says anything.
Yeah,
they're fine with it.
Society. The UK's Home Office said it was cancelling their travel permits, quote, on the grounds that their presence in the UK may not be conducive to the public good, unquote. Both Piker and Uygur are outspoken in their criticism of Israel. Uygur posted on social media, quote, I've been banned for criticizing Israel.
No offense, but that's how AI. Is she AI? Have they replaced Amy Goodman with AI? That's how AI would pronounce it.
That's her real voice.
If she's like in her 70s, I think she may be losing a step or 10, so that's why she's like that.
It's Uygur,
Israel.
not Uygur.
She's losing a step or 10 because when she was younger, she was fine. She's pretty good when she was younger.
Free anymore, he asked. Piker also said, quote, the UK has revoked my visa as well, all at the behest of Israel, Piker said. President Trump said Wednesday night, he'll nominate Todd Blanche.
Candidates that support Israel.
And he supports Israel. He sucks the dick too.
Yeah, I think I'm done with this, but that was what I wanted to show. So yeah. That's the top stories. Unfortunately, I don't really feel bad for Cenk or his nephew for getting banned from the UK. So that's why I keep playing this. Like I don't feel bad for them at all. I mean, so they get banned from the UK. They don't have to let them in the country. They have no obligation to let Cenk Uygur or his nephew into their country. Mm-hmm. So everybody can freak out about it all they want, but I'm not one of those people that's freaking out about it. So
this is probably just fake. Fake outrage for a fake bullshit story so they can get views.
You think it's fake? You think it's fake?
Yeah, I definitely think it's fake.
Let's see here. Let's go to where are we? No, not that one. Oh yeah, this one. So anyways, this is from my district. Because my congresswoman's retiring, the New Jersey 12th. So they're elected a new or not a new one, but this guy won the primary. Surgeon who worked in Gaza won New Jersey primary. Oops, that's so small I can't even see it. Adam Hammerway, I don't know, a surgeon who volunteered at the European Hospital in Khan Yunis in southern Gaza during 2024, has won the Democratic primary nomination for New Jersey 12th congressional district.
Is he a Democrat?
Yeah.
Okay, then forget him. Yeah.
Yeah, he won the primary, Democratic primary here. Hammerway drew attention during the war in Gaza after reportedly refusing to leave behind colleagues and patients when Israeli forces ordered evacuations around the hospital. In a joint statement, the Institute of Middle East Understanding Policy Project and Justice Democrats said voters were attracted to Hammerway because he had witnessed conditions in Gaza firsthand while treating Palestinian patients during the conflict. Justice Democrats who supported his campaign also claimed on X that the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, or AIPAC, had tried and failed to buy the electorate through campaigning against Hammerway.
But I guess AOC didn't support him, did she?
No. I don't think she endorsed him. I don't think she endorsed anyone, really. She's kind of keeping her powder dry. Because obviously she's running for president, so it's obvious. That's why she's keeping her powder dry. So she's not endorsing extremists, quote unquote. Let's see. By the way, I didn't see much AIPAC advertising here in the district, so I'm not sure how true that is. Because I would have seen it if they were actually trying to buy the electorate here. Let's see. Who cares about that? I think that's it. Let me just read this. Dr. Adam Hammer's heroism and commitment to human rights were at the heart of his campaign to end Washington's bottomless budget for war abroad and invest in communities at home. None of that's going to happen, by the way. Voters were drawn to Dr. Hammer's candidacy because he knows firsthand the reality of Israel's genocide in Gaza like few do. Having worked to save lives in Palestinian children under bombardment, and unimaginable conditions, his experience is necessary in Congress now more than ever. As too many of the people who meant to represent us continue to look the other way while our tax dollars fund injustices here and abroad, Dr. Hammerway will not look away from injustice because he is unbought and committed to building on his lifetime of service to chart a new path in our politics away from.
Yeah, so is Donald Trump. I mean, if you believe that, I gotta bridge this. So yeah.
Excuse me.
Are you okay?
I've been coughing for the last week and a half, so
okay.
But that's why I've been playing a lot more videos. So, oops, I just accidentally. Hold on.
There is a method to the madness.
Yeah,
and the Red Sox have taken the lead.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how. Hopefully, the Yankees can win some games without Judge, but it's not going to go well. We're going to be suffering now. Senate okays $70 billion immigration bill after rejecting efforts to permanently ban Trump's settlement fund. The Senate passed legislation to fund President Donald Trump's immigration enforcement agencies early Friday, after weeks of delays and fierce backlash to an unrelated $1.776 billion settlement fund that threatened to derail the bill. Senators voted 52-47 to pass the $70 billion legislation to fund immigrant and custom enforcement and border patrol for the next 3 years through the end of Trump's term. So Democrats can't use it against Republicans to close the government again. So after Democrats blocked the money for a month, the bill will now head to the House, which is expected to take up next week. The final vote came before 5 a.m. as Republicans narrowly defeated multiple attempts by members of both parties to add language to the bill that would permanently ban Trump's settlement fund for allies who believed that it had been politically persecuted. Republicans cleared the last major hurdle overnight when they defeated an amendment proposed by one of their own members, Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy, that would have redirected payments from the settlement to members of law enforcement who were injured when a mob of Trump supporters seek to overturn his 2020 presidential election loss attacked the Capitol January 6, 2021. January 6th, again, their obsession with January 6th. My God.
Like, when are we going to fucking move on from that?
Yeah. It drives me crazy. The amendment.
Have a soundboard of, holy Jesus, what is that? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I do. Let's see. The amendments were a test of party unity that complicated what should have been an easy vote for Republicans who wanted to keep the focus on immigration enforcement in the election year. Instead, they spent almost a full day haggling among themselves over whether to block the settlement fund, even after Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche said earlier this week that it would not go forward. So there you go. The senators. So the administration got their funding for the next 3 years for ICE and Border Patrol. So
to poor people out there who are sheeple, who believe these people are helping you.
Yeah, let's remember the bombing of the boats. They're still doing it, by the way. So the U.S. executes 2 men in strike targeting boat in Eastern Pacific Ocean. U.S. Southern Command said Wednesday that its forces bombed another alleged drug running boat in the Eastern Pacific Ocean as Trump administration continues the extrajudicial executions at sea. Southcom said that the strike killed 2 male quote-unquote narco-terrorists, which is a made-up term, a term the Trump administration has adopted in its attempts to justify killing people for an alleged crime that doesn't receive the death penalty in the U.S. So this is the actual bombing. And the other it's just Call of Duty here. Boom.
Oh,
there it is. 2 people dead there. They were vaporized, pretty much. The Pentagon has also never offered any evidence to back up its claim that the boats it's bombing are carrying drugs, and accounts from survivors and family members of victims and other strikes that were reported by Drop Site News suggested the U.S. had targeted fishing boats that were not. Besides being clearly illegal under both U.S. international law, which never stopped Washington, the bombing campaign has also failed in stemming the flow of drugs to the U.S. According to a recent report from the New York Times, number of U.S. Customs and Border Patrol agents show that more cocaine has been seized at the border and other points of entry in the last 8 months after the bombing campaign began and seized in the 8 months prior. According to The Intercept, since the campaign began September 2025, the U.S. boat strikes have killed at least 207 people, all civilians, since they were operating civilian boats that were not engaged in combat, and posed no threat to U.S. forces at the time of their killing. So that's extrajudicial murder, which is a war crime, but it hasn't stopped the Trump administration, didn't stop the Obama administration, didn't stop Joe Biden, didn't stop anybody. So
war crime, schmore crime. Hey, the more poor people we kill, the less they'll be.
Mm-hmm.
What they do over there, they will do over here, people. Don't think they won't.
So let's go here. So remember, Israel is the only real democracy in the Middle East, the only real country that cares about LGBTQ plus community. But there's a catch to it. Israel's LGBTQ plus safe haven has a catch. Inform, comply, remain in limbo. So, based on reporting by
don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah, at The Intercept, the story of Kareem exposes the contradiction at the heart of Israel's claim to be a safe haven for LGBTQ plus Palestinians.
No, they're only just a safe haven for pedophiles.
For years, Israel's defenders have pointed to LGBTQ plus rights as proof that the country stands apart from its neighbors. A modern democracy surrounded by intolerance has become one of the most durable talking points in Israel's public relations arsenal. Whatever criticism may be leveled against occupation, apartheid, accusations of settlement expansion, and military violence, Israel remains, we are told, a refuge for queer people. The story of Kareem exposes how hollow that narrative can be, what narrative can become when it collides with the reality of occupation. After threats from his own family forced him to flee Ramallah, Kareem crossed into Israel believing that he might finally find safety. Instead, according to reporting by The Intercept, he entered a bureaucratic maze where survival depended on military permits, intelligence screenings, and a system that repeatedly pressured him to provide information about the Palestinians in occupied territories. The contradiction cannot be more striking. Israel markets itself internationally as a sanctuary for LGBTQ plus Palestinians, while maintaining a permit regime that leaves many of those same Palestinians trapped in legal limbo, vulnerable to deportation, homelessness, blackmail, and exploitation. The message is clear: your life may be worth protecting, but only on the terms dictated by the occupying power. Kareem's experience reveals something deeper than a failure of the asylum policy. It reveals how occupation permeates every aspect of Palestinian life. Even those attempting to flee or escape persecution, fleeing family violence did not free him from systems of control. It really transferred him from one form of vulnerability to another.
Exactly. The only safe haven in Israel is for the pedophiles. Hello.
Yeah, he was kind of naive, thinking Israel would protect him.
Well, they have protect their own. No, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like gay people in Israel. Do not let them fucking fool you. Again, the only people they praise and the only people they care about are the fucking pedophiles.
Mm-hmm.
I rest my
case. According to lawyers and advocates interviewed by The Intercept, Palestinian asylum seekers are routinely pressured to share information with Israeli authorities in exchange for permit approvals or protection from deportation. Their fear becomes leverage. Their desperation becomes a resource to be mined. Their isolation becomes opportunity. It becomes opportunity for intelligence gathering. This is the dark side of what critics have called pinkwashing. The use of LGBTQ LGBTQ plus rights as a public relations shield behind which other forms of state violence and discrimination continue unchecked. The
That's
Israeli
the
government,
go-to, guys. That's
it's pink
the most
washing.
oppressed people is literally the LGBTQ plus. They are the most repressed people, even in America. It's almost like a don't ask, don't tell.
Even here, and Republicans are looking to overturn Obergefell, which is that law that legalized gay marriage, or the Supreme Court decision.
And that's awful.
They're looking to overturn that. So,
of course they are, because they're too busy sucking dick.
So basically,
what's the count now?
I don't know. Kieran's not in the count or in the comments, but I will say this one last thing: that my neighbors, okay, are lesbian. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't make me stop liking dick any more than them liking pussy. I don't care. Get married. Yeah. I don't see what the big freaking difference is, other than they want to control people and tell them what they can and cannot do. That's what the government is here for.
It would overturn the decision and then put it back to the states the way it was before. So blue states have gay marriage still legalized, and red states will make it illegal instantly. So be one of those things again.
Why don't they just go all the way with it and just I can't think of his name, but in 1982 there was a senator, a U.S. senator too, who wanted to put gay people in the electric chairs for being gay. Why don't we just bring that back?
I don't.
You would have to literally put everyone in Congress in that fucking electric chair, because they are all gay. They've all sucked dick.
Or get out the guillotines.
I say get out the guillotines for the pedophiles.
The Israelis frequently point to pride parades in Tel Aviv and legal protections for LGBTQ plus citizens as evidence of liberal values.
All kabuki theater.
Yeah, but yet Palestinians living under military.
I'm sure Ben Gvir obviously supports LGBTQ plus rights.
Who?
Ben Gvir, the Zionists in Israel, the fat guy with the glasses, not Randy Vine, but Ben Gvir.
No, I've never heard of this dude.
You never heard of
Israeli government.
I've never heard of him. I'm sorry.
Right? Okay, show a picture, Angel, and you should be able to remember stuff.
I'm not up on my lore. I'm not up on my pedophiles that are housed in Israel. Why is he gay as the next person?
That guy.
That guy's gay?
No, he's not gay, but he's
a defense minister.
Yeah.
He
works for Netanyahu's government.
Wow, you don't know wow.
No, I don't know. I don't pay attention to these pedophile bitches.
Yet for Palestinians living under military occupation, rights are often conditional, temporary, revocable. Green's permit was stripped away based on the dubious security allegation, forcing him into legal battle simply to remain alive. His family's threats follow him across separation as well, while Israeli authorities question whether the danger he faced was real. Larger irony is devastating. Israel insists it cannot grant permanent status to Palestinians like Kareem, because doing so could create precedents touching the broader Palestinian right of return. The result is a system where queer Palestinians may escape imminent danger but denied any stable future. They exist in a perpetual state of uncertainty, renewing permits every few months while waiting for resettlement options that increasingly do not exist.
I'd say come to the United States, but the United States will kill you too.
Yeah, I don't know how much difference it is, because the United States, right now, we have gay marriage and we have some gay rights, but at the same time,
but they're still oppressed. Yeah, I mean, if you can't live next to someone and they have the same rights as you, I mean, come on, guys. This is where it comes down to where, I mean, Roe versus Wade was overturned. Nobody gives a fuck about that. They want to tell women what they can and cannot do with our bodies. You know what? Go suck a dick. You're not going to tell me when you grow a vagina, then you can tell me what to do with mine. Until then, you keep your fucking mouth shut. All right?
Yeah.
I don't need a dick telling me how to, handle my vagina.
The tragedy is Kareem did find relative safety. He found shelter. He found distance from those who threatened his life, but he did not find freedom. Instead, he discovered that the machinery of occupation, even in refuge, can become another instrument of control. So there you go. So Israel's hypocrisy, is full display there. They don't care about protecting
Isn't it funny
homosexuals.
that literally they look down on gays, but yet they celebrate pedophiles?
Yeah.
Amazing, isn't it?
Let's see here. Excuse me.
So it's 3-1 Red Sox now. It's my
God.
Sorry. I can't say anything.
So
Pittsburgh, I think, lost last night.
But you like the Red Sox, Steph?
No, I don't like the Red Sox.
Then why are you laughing?
Pittsburgh. I said Pittsburgh.
I know, but you're laughing when I'm saying the Yankees are losing to the
I
Red
just
Sox.
think all sports is fake. It's all professional wrestling. Because at this point, I mean, literally, they have wrestling now in football stadiums and baseball stadiums. So, I mean, I hate to break it to you, but I think all sports is fake.
Let's see here. So
They
I'm not
booked
going
it
to
in
read
the
this whole
Padres.
thing, but
WWE was at the Padres field.
yeah, so Survivor Series, I think.
Yep. There you go.
So I'm not going to read this whole thing. It's a pretty long article, but actually not really. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, a
No,
little
it's
long.
not.
The DOJ used Palantir to build an app to help find criminals, and then immediately shut it down.
Yeah, Palantir is the criminals and they're the pedophiles. Yeah, those pedophiles for you. Oops,
They got the
we're
word
looking at themselves.
from what's his name who runs Palantir? What's his name again?
That pedophile?
Who is it again? What's his name?
I forget. But so
I'll look it up. Who
The
runs
one with
Palantir?
the one with the messy hair.
Who runs?
Recently uncovered documents show the
Palantir.
Department of Justice is no longer using a mobile app built by
Alex
Palantir.
Karp?
Yeah, Alex Karp. Yeah, him.
He's a Karp?
Designed to help law enforcement officials search criminal record database while operating in the field. Thousands of people, including agents at the U.S. Marshal Service, the Drug Enforcement Agency, and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, or ATF, appear to have ended up using the app, which was called SHIELD. But by February 2023, the agency had changed its approach
Based
and
off
moved
the
to shut it
show,
down.
The Shield?
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that.
Yeah.
Hey, double CK. I know you can't see it, but double CK.
Yeah, according to emails obtained by Fast Company, it's a reminder that whether the government is racing to implement all sorts of law enforcement techs or in surveillance technology, these platforms are sometimes rolled back. March 28th, at least the beginning of 2018, when Carl Mathiasen, Chief Information Officer for the U.S. Marshal Service, shared the agency was in the alpha stage of developing a system that would allow officers to ping criminal database run by the FBI to help apprehend.
Is that the other spelling of Matthias? Because I mean, my son's middle name is Matthias, but I spelled the way The Rock had it in The Scorpion. Because that's the only Matthias I ever knew of.
What about Elias?
No, no, his name's not Elias. Okay.
Don't you want to walk with him?
No, I don't.
By
I'd rather
the following
myself,
year,
thank you.
By the following year, the marshals had brought on Palantir to help develop the platform. The app was designed to scan a picture of someone's driver license and then run that image against various databases. The effort represented by the U.S. Marshals' new approach to modernization, according to comments Mathias made to the trade outlet GovCIO. Since then, the agency said little about SHIELD, but it seems like the app was ultimately used throughout several law enforcement agencies. One Justice Department IT manager touts on LinkedIn that he helped develop, deploy, and perform continuous improvements for SHIELD. So this dude is trying to get another job based on the fact he helped develop this app. That the app would enable more than 2,000 people to perform real-time biometric and identity verification in the field. The app was successful enough that the agency requested additional funding to support the platform before fiscal year 2021 and then fiscal year 2023 when Joe Biden was president.
Oops. My mistake. I was just playing something from my phone by mistake. Sorry.
Still, emails, that's fine. Emails show that February and April 2023, technology leaders at DEA, ATF, the Marshals moved to decommission the app, warning that agencies to export and retain any remaining data and shut down user access when the end of the contract approached. User access be turned off at the end of the contract. Any service accounts we use to communicate external systems should be identified and disabled. A DOJ IT manager warned in February 2023 that all cleanup activities should be complete and contractor access and clearances may be closed out. Department of Justice declined to comment. U.S. Marshal Service, DEA, and ATF did not respond to repeated requests for comment. Still, one former Palantir employee said that it was possible the contract itself may not have been particularly lucrative for the company, especially since it was sold to the government as perpetual license, which would have allowed the Justice Department to use the service indefinitely. A person familiar with the matter says that Palantir has since moved away from the perpetual license model, which led to the transition off partnerships leveraging that model. So there you go. They had a criminal app and find criminals and shut it down for whatever reason.
Yeah, they shut it down because they are the criminals.
What do you mean for whatever reason?
Criminals looking for criminals.
Yeah. So they shut it down. I'm not sure it was a failure or...
I mean, the irony.
No. It was intentional. Angel, it was intentional.
Oh, we couldn't find the pedophiles. We didn't know where the pedophiles were. Oh, wait, we have to look at ourselves. Yeah, I mean, because you are the pedophiles, Palantir. You are the pedophiles.
We got 45 minutes. Let's just get to Graham Plattner, and then I'll wrap up there.
Kyle Kowinski's favorite boy.
Yeah.
Oh, are they gay lovers now?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, pretty much.
He has a man crush on that man in the way that
I'm
I
sure
can't
he'll
believe.
suck his dick sooner or later.
I can't. He didn't even do that for Fetterman, and he loved Fetterman back in the day. So I don't know what's going on.
The guy
with
with
him,
the red hair.
Yeah.
No, John Betterman, the bald guy.
No. I mean this guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Red hair.
Yeah.
Well, I call him the big beard.
Call him Ginger.
Dems are worried about Plattner's storage because the
he's definitely a
well-crafted,
especially with Klinsky.
Well-crafted brand of working-class oyster farmer, but he went to Hotchkiss, which is an exclusive private school, by the way. His income is from disability, and he makes little from oysters. He said the VA helped him with his house, but it turned out it was a $200,000 loan from his dad. So basically,
just like Trump when he got a small loan of $1 million.
Yeah, his dad was a middle class, a blue collar billionaire. That's not a thing.
Yeah, so Plattner lied about his dad. He claimed the VA helped him with his house, but his dad gave him $200,000.
VA can't even help homeless veterans for.
I don't think they even help with housing like that. Especially $200,000. Let's see. He makes income from disability. He went to an exclusive private elementary school when he was a kid. And the oyster farm, the only customer.
Yeah, he's on disability. My ass. He's on Daddy's money, and Daddy was rich.
So he hasn't even had a real job since leaving the military. Basically,
they don't need to be. They don't need to be.
Yeah, I mean,
there's Casey Hunt.
I'm surprised he even served because rich kids don't have to serve. Ask Justin Ventura on that.
Yeah, so this is Graham Plattner answering questions and lying again.
Are there other skeletons from your past that still may emerge in this race?
No.
No, that's a blatant lie. Yeah, there's more.
Is there something new you want to get ahead of?
No, I mean, I've been
blatant lie again.
I've lived my life.
Alex Thompson, I mean, what are you hearing from Democrats
sound like you're
about
dying,
this?
dude.
Well, there's deep concern because this is just the latest
Okay,
crack
are you gonna die?
in what was a very
like
well crafted brand that has been put forward. It was not this that inserted his wife
you
the
pause
first
it for a
time.
second?
Graham Plattner inserted his.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if this guy literally never served. If he literally was not military, but he says he was. It's going to come out. You watch. It's going to come out. This guy was probably never in the military. He probably never served because he got daddy's money.
I don't know if he saw combat, even if he did serve. But I don't remember him bragging about combat. He's one of these guys that he would do it. Because he brags about everything else.
His wife in this campaign from the very beginning. They'd been talking very openly about some fertility issues. He had made his marriage part of his pitch. And now you are seeing some more complications to that. He obviously is presenting himself as an oyster farmer. But then the financial disclosures come out, and it shows that his income comes from disability. And that the oyster.
He's on disability, and the only customer for his oyster farm, is his mom's restaurant. So his mom's giving him money. So both his parents
mommy and daddy
are
are giving him money. Yeah, he's on disability like I'm on Medicare. I mean, medical assistance. I'm not.
Yeah.
The farm that he works on doesn't really make much money and often is supplying his mom's restaurant.
See, there
You also have that, he introduced himself as a working class
bridge,
Mainer. He, at one point went to Hotchkiss Prep School. He said that he got a $200,000 loan from.
That is not a poor school.
CNN
that is not a public school.
CNN actually doing some decent journalism there. Wonder how Kyle Coincy's going to react.
He's going to freak out. Amy Goodman, the Crypt Keeper. It's a good one.
I think they replaced her with AI Amy Goodman. I mean, really, she says Uyghur like Uyghur. She says it like AI would say it. You know,
you're a Uyghur.
Hey, you Uyghurs!
Yeah.
The VA for his first house. Then
if I could just say, the CNN here is, they're doing their job, but they're like, it's almost like a joke. Like, oh, he went to a private, elementary school because, he's blue collar. My ass cheeks. Yeah, this is professional wrestling. He's getting over. That's the problem. He's getting over with the sheep. He's
and it's
five. I served in the military and I have disability and stuff. Yeah, okay. How many wrestlers tried to get over with that one, right?
And it's 5-2 Red Sox. Jesus fucking Christ.
Comes out that actually, his dad loaned him the money. And so this is why there's been concern, because he's a first-time candidate. There's going to be incredible scrutiny in this race because Maine, if Democrats do not flip Maine, it's almost impossible for them to retake the Senate. And that's why.
This is the real reason why they still support Plattner, even though all this bullshit is a scandal.
Well, then why don't you get rid of him? Oh, because you like the fact that he's trying to get over as this.
Yeah.
I was in the military and I'm on disability. My ass cheeks, he's on disability. He literally is a trust fund kid.
Also, Grant Plattner, he's now getting support from Chuck Schumer. And who's that guy, the bald guy with the glasses who appears on CNN? Or I think his first name is James, I think. He talks like, hey, we got to get these, young people out of there.
James Carville?
James Carville, yeah, that guy.
He worked for...
Yes.
He's still alive. He worked for Clinton in the 90s. He's still alive somehow.
He used to be on Bill Maher. When I used to believe Bill Maher was real, I used to see him all the time on Bill Maher.
No.
There's going to be tens of millions of dollars in extra scrutiny on this race.
Well, and what you just laid out there, Alex, it strikes me one of the things that people have been saying when they praise Plattner and his campaign is that he presents as authentic.
Here's how I praise him.
Right?
That's a good
and
gimmick.
the way he talks to people and the way his brand is consumed on their phones is authentic. But what you just laid out is essentially
I could say the exact same thing. Oh, I was in the military and I'm on disability and blah, blah, blah. And none of it's true. I could probably get over with it better than that dude could. Because if he was really on disability, he would be walking with a limp or he'd have a missing limb or something. I mean, at least make it look good. You're trying to get over with a gimmick here, dude. This is not how you get over.
I guess his excuse for disability is PTSD, but I don't think he saw any combat, so I don't know how he had PTSD.
To be honest, he probably never.
What every Democrat I've talked to the last 24 hours is saying is what else is out there. Because in addition to the authenticity, as you played the clips earlier, he said nothing else is going to come out. And most Democrats right now do not believe
And then everything comes out. Nothing else is going to come out except everything's going to come out.
So it's a lie.
He probably never served. He's not on disability. He's a trust fund kid, so he's a rich kid who never had to fucking serve a day in his life. He didn't go to a public elementary school. He didn't go to a public high school. He didn't go to public college. No. He was a rich kid in a trust fund who never had to fucking serve a day in his life, never had to work a fucking day in his life. So he really doesn't know anything about that. He's trying to get over with that gimmick. And the sheep will believe him because, hey, rah, blue MAGA, right?
I believe Angel may have teleported somewhere.
Angel! Turn your camera back on.
Oh, it's dark in here.
Oh, okay.
I didn't turn on the light.
Yeah.
Turn on the light.
I'm going to have to get up. Yeah. Yeah, so
and all the people supporting Grant Plattner, they're gonna get fooled yet again. They never learn.
Fell for it again. Where's Indy? Where's the fell for it again award? Just like they did with Trump. I mean, guys, It's professional wrestling. It's all professional wrestling. The attempt on Trump's life, he bladed. I agree with Jesse on that because I know for a fact first of all, if the guy hit him with an AK-47, he would not have an ear, let alone a head. Okay. My dad legitimately was a military guy. He was an army guy. My dad has an AR-15. Okay. I've shot it before. Trust me, it can do some real mother effing damage. So this guy,
sorry.
This guy trying to get over as, oh, I was in the military and I did this. Yeah, okay. Double CK, baby. No.
Is it true, Steph, that if you shoot a gun, it gets hot? Is that really true or not?
I never touched a gun after. I mean, I never touched the barrel of a gun after I shot it, so I'm not an idiot.
Yeah, I think it does get hot.
It does probably, yeah, because I mean, it generates energy and heat. So I mean, the gunpowder explodes. The bullet has to come out, so that triggers a lot of energy from the gun. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So as everybody knows, the New York Times wrote a piece talking about how. It's big breaking news. The left got really angry at New York Times for doing some journalism there because
and Kyle Kowinski said even all he could sex all his family members or something, I'd still vote for him. He sounds just like Trump when he says I could shoot someone in the middle of Fifth Avenue
and not lose any votes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Graham Plattner.
The problem is Kowinski is gay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally, now he's coming out that he likes a lot of dick. He sucks a lot of dick. He likes dick.
And Crystal Ball's got him by the leash.
Well, that's just his mom,
Yeah, that it is. Graham
it is the Nazi tattoo guy. I call him the degenerate Nazi too. I mean, so it's another nickname I have for him on Twitter. Let's see.
Now we all know he's full of shit.
Yeah. Graham Plattner, presumptive nominee for Senate, faced new set of allegations Thursday, reported by the New York Times, which interviewed multiple women who accused Plattner of disturbing behavior and creating toxic relationships. This days after him and his wife dismissed reports that he sexted other women while married.
So he's just like
every other goddamn American guy.
There's just like
if you're not happy with your wife, divorce her.
She's just like Amy Schumer. Or wait, not Amy. Amy. Wait. I can't think of the who ran for president in 2020. Amy. What's her last? I can't pronounce
Amy. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Amy.
It says Schumer, but that's not it.
No. Oh, jeez. But she was from Minnesota. She couldn't stop saying she was from Minnesota. Stop saying you're from Minnesota.
Her.
She's like the stereotypical of Minnesota.
Klobuchar. Yeah, Klobuchar.
Yeah, Klobuchar.
Amy Klobuchar.
Yeah, she's just like Amy Klobuchar.
She was like literally the stereotypical Minnesota I'm stupid kind of thing. Stop it. Not everyone from Minnesota is stupid.
I like to see how your hair would flare in a blizzard. Remember that one?
If I'm Democrats, this is my concern. He used a platform called Kick to sex women. Here's the thing, that platform Kick is mostly used by underage girls and underage kids.
I told you he was a pedophile.
Chris Hansen, where are you? We need you right now.
Most likely, if I'm a Democrat, I'm worried about allegations of pedophilia and texting underage girls going to come out.
Why are you worried about that? It's going to come out.
Oh, I know, but if I'm a Democrat, I'm worried. Oh my God, if this comes out.
And you're not a Democrat.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Yeah. So I'm just saying, I'm not worried about it. I mean, if it
that's what I thought you meant. Like, I'm worried about it. I'm like, why? No, you're right. If you're a Democrat, you got to be worried about this again, because this guy, it's going to come out that this guy is not on disability. He's a trust fund kid who never served in the military, and he's a pedophile. It's okay. He'll fit right in with Washington because they're all pedophiles too.
Let's see.
Starting with Donald Trump.
So that's the big one. And I guarantee you a lot of these leftists will still defend him and say it's unsubstantiated allegations. There's no evidence. I'm still going to support him because he says all the nice things that I want to hear from a politician.
And also,
I love
Hassan Piker admitted, in the stream when someone's saying he killed people, or whatever in war. That's what people are saying. He's like, I don't care. I'm still voting for him. Like,
yeah. So he saw.
I don't think he served.
I don't even think he saw combat, but maybe he did. I don't know.
But still, he admits like he doesn't care whether it's true or not. He doesn't care that he killed people in war or whatever. It's like he doesn't care. Are you kidding me?
Look, my dad did actually kill people. Now, I love my dad dearly because my dad was affected by that. He had the shakes and the flashbacks and the whatever they call shell shock, I guess.
Yeah.
What they used to call shell shock. Now
just to let you know, Angel, I'm going to have the game on my phone. And I'll let you know what goes on.
But my dad actually did serve, and my dad knows what it's like to actually kill people. So unfortunately or fortunately, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. First of all, I doubt seriously he even served. He sounds like a trust fund baby who's literally trying to.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what happened with the Duck Dynasty guys. Those were all rich fucks. They were all rich people pretending to be rednecks.
They're all frauds. Yeah.
Yeah. This could be the same exact thing. I guarantee you it's going to come out. This guy is not, first of all, he's not on disability. He never served. He's a trust fund kid who got money from mommy and daddy. And he's literally playing a part. He's a professional wrestler trying to get over with this gimmick. It's not working. It's not working.
Some of the women interviewed by the Times describe Plattner as fun, caring, safe around others.
And he's a pedophile. He's a pedophile.
Yeah, that kick platform. He's going to come out at some point. That he sected under.
I wonder if he had any I don't know, talks or whatever, or if he knows Epstein as well. If he knew.
I mean, honestly, the wife is probably in on it. If she is not appalled by his behavior, then she's probably in on it. She's probably a pedophile too. If I heard that my husband was sexting people, I don't care if it's underage or anything. You're sexting other people. Why are you not sexting me? You married me, you bitch.
Yeah. So his wife actually works for the campaign, by the way. She gets like $30,000.
See, it all comes out now.
Yeah, I mean that's his wife works for the campaign. So she's a campaign surrogate, not just his wife. So Lindsay
that has to be like a common interest, something of interest. Conflict of interest.
Progressive. Another progressive.
There has to be something like that.
Another lefty candidate. I forget who it is. Paid $200,000 to his wife consulting firm. So
that has to be conflict of interest, but it's not because I mean Washington.
It's perfectly legal.
Politicians are allowed to get away with anything, and that's what I'm saying. They're allowed to say, "Oh well, he was sexting women," but we're gonna be hush hush that it was.
Like I said many times, that the word progressive lost all its meaning.
Yeah,
and see that's the thing. Like all these wives are even Jerry Sandusky's wife. Oh no, he wasn't. Abusing underage boys. He wasn't doing any of that, dude. Are you kidding me?
Joe Paterno lost his career and ruined his legacy at Penn State. So
for heaven's sake, these guys are not stupid. They knew this was going to happen, and the wives sit there and either they're a part of it, they have to be a part of it, because if you don't know your husband is diddling kids, then you got a problem. You are like naive as all crap, or you literally go the other way.
Remember, folks, the opposite of progress is Congress.
It's progress.
There you go. Excuse me. Verfield also accused Plattner of being rough with her while he drank, clarifying to the Times that she was never struck by him, but was regularly grabbed by the shoulders.
That's still abuse.
Yeah. Jenny Rakiot, 41, said when she dated Plattner between 2019 and 2021, referenced controversial online posts he made by past about sexual assault in rural white Americans, saying that she recognized the version of him that I had experiences with.
And yet Kyle Kowinski does not give a shit about that. What
about sexual assault? I mean, what did he say?
What does that say about it?
Yeah, also, I don't know if it discussed it here, but also Plattner also claimed...
Who? Kyle Kowinski?
No, Plattner. What did he say about sexual assault? What, it doesn't happen?
I don't know. I guess he's saying it never happened, but...
When a woman says no, it means no. It doesn't mean yes, go ahead, do whatever the fucking hell you want. Contrary to popular belief.
So I think I may have it, the other clip, but he claimed He claimed that he would sexually assault a man and breaks into his house. Not because he's gay, because it's a dominant thing or dominance thing to show dominance.
No,
over
it's a sexual thing. Okay, this guy's bi. He's gay or he's bi.
Yeah,
that tells me right there. When someone is breaking into your house, you shoot them. You don't fucking fuck them in the ass. What the fuck? I mean, come on.
He did
that
say
is a dead giveaway right there. He just said the quiet part out loud. Oh, I would sexually assault a guy who breaks into my house. Okay, so you literally are fucking gay. You want to fuck a guy in the ass for breaking in your house? I would shoot the motherfucker. Come on. Oh, hey, why don't you come over here and fuck me, dude? What the fuck? That is a dead giveaway right there.
That reminds me of a game called Ride to Hell Retribution. I'm sure you've heard of that game, Angel. Ride to Hell Retribution.
So, yeah.
It's like when the main character, he kills all these bad guys after the woman was kidnapped or whatever, and then after that's done, they start fucking each other.
Come on. If you heard that, if you two are straight males, right? Of course you are. You hear that, you immediately, what do you think? When you hear a guy, you hear a guy say, if a guy breaks in my house, I'm gonna fuck him in the ass. I'm gonna hold him down and fuck him in the ass. Yeah.
That's this. That's hold on, I got something for that.
Exactly.
Angel, you should have that.
In my house, I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If you're a woman, you break into my house, I'm gonna shout your ass. There is no Angel, I'm gonna fuck you with my fingers.
Angel, you should have that soundbite of that commentator saying, that's kind of gay, like, remember that one?
Oh yeah, I don't have that one.
I'm not gonna if a woman breaks in my house, I'm not gonna scissor her and tell her what she did wrong, right? No, come on, you're gonna shoot the bitch.
Yeah, and
you're gonna fuck some guy in the ass. I mean, I can't get over that.
In the MSNBC, or excuse me, MS Now interview,
and people actually think this guy is straight. Oh my God.
Yeah, he was confronted with the latest allegations, and he claimed that it was not true.
You said it yourself. You said that if a guy breaks in your house, you're going to sexually assault him in the ass.
I think he wrote it on Reddit, like a comment on Reddit, because he was like one of these Reddit.
He wrote it, but
trolls.
He wrote it.
Yeah,
he wrote it. He actually typed it out.
He read it and he wrote it.
That is not a straight male. That is a guy who fantasizes about people breaking into his house, and so he can sexually assault them. Wow.
None of that's true. He claims that everybody's lying on him, basically. Here we go. Over the weekend, the New York Times and Wall Street Journal reported that Plattner's wife, Amy Gertner, told the Senate campaign last year about sexually explicit texts that he sent to several women to ensure they didn't impact his campaign. Former Maine state legislature Genevieve McDonald, who also served as Plattner's campaign political director, told the Times that Gertner reached out to her before a rally with Senator Bernie Sanders to inform her about the texts he sent to as many as a dozen women. McDonald also told the Times the Senate is not a training ground for redemption, and instead a place for proven leaders and moral clarity and integrity.
This sounds like fucking Brett Favre. Remember when Brett Favre was sending all the dick pics to all the women? Yeah. And no one wants to see Brett Favre's ugly dick.
Yeah.
We really don't. No one wants to see your crinkly old ass dick. I mean, come on. That would be like Ric Flair sending out a dick pic that everybody fucking knows, right?
Yeah, it's just
it's like crinkly old dick.
You just love saying that stuff.
Ric Flair's an asshole. I hate him.
No, not Ric Flair. The word. You love saying that.
Yeah, but nobody wants to see it. Nobody wants to fucking see this shit.
That whole conversation is just like...
Ace to court. Ace, to answer your question, I have the finals game on, and they're playing the national anthem. That's why you're hearing the music.
Oh, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, you try to lower that a little bit. Yeah, because that could be copyrighted, so lower that a little bit. After the campaign event on Sunday, Plattner was asked about the reports and said he wasn't surprised that established media outlets were running gossip instead of the issues that matter in the race. Democratic candidate
is the fact that you literally said if some guy broke in your house, you would fuck him in the ass. That's not what a straight male says.
Yeah, who was standing with his wife, accused the Times in the journal.
Oh
Yeah,
God!
I know Ric Flair eats ass.
Angel, they're playing that same music that did the starting lineup for the Knicks as they did on Wednesday. They're playing that same music.
Oh God!
Hey, Bill's in the house. Bill, what's up, Bill?
That same clown music or whatever.
They can't.
I love it. Ric Flair eats ass. Yeah, we know that. He also sucks dick.
Claimed that the story
without son. Who would sue their own son? I mean, come on. Really?
Probably bring that up tomorrow a little bit more. How the betting markets have reacted to Plattner scandal. See, here's the thing. Even we can now bet on politics, which is why I question the legitimacy of everything when it comes down to elections now. We're all betting on politics, so
you can bet on anything now, baby boy.
Plattner's
Even
odds of winning
aliens.
the main Senate race against Republican incumbent Senator Susan Collins had plummeted this week in election betting markets. Better on Kailashi predicted the race is now a toss-up, with the Democratic candidate odds falling from 72% last month to 55% early Friday. On the crypto betting platform Polymarket, now let's go to Polymarket, Plattner's odds is a similar drop from 78% May 23rd to just 54% as early Friday. So
that commercial they have, I think it is Kailashi or whatever the hell it is.
Oh yeah,
Kailashi. They have that where literally you can bet on alien abductions. And I mean, I'm not making that shit up. You probably can. You can probably bet on ghosts coming back from the dead. Ooh. I mean, come on. They're literally doing this right in your face. They're pissing in your face and telling you it's raining.
So here's resting my voice time here. Here is Graham Plattner defending himself during a recent campaign event, or attempting to defend himself.
Is he gonna fuck someone in the ass?
I don't know, but let's see how he's gonna defend himself.
When hurtful things I said on the internet a decade ago came out into the public,
a guy in the ass who breaks in your house?
I shared my personal journey through PTSD and darkness.
Oh, that's his new excuse. It's PTSD, which is why he did all this.
Makes you gay.
That's so
does not make you gay.
What the fuck?
My dad did not become gay because he has PTSD. Okay, or PS.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck it is.
PTSD.
My dad has he has that. Trust me, my dad's not gay because of it.
Hi, Vic.
Oh my God. No, you said that because you are gay and you're fighting it. You are trying to act like a heterosexual when you fantasize about a guy breaking into your house.
Also, for that clip, only my left ear's enjoying that.
I don't know why. That's like a Fox News thing, not mine.
And accountability and growth. Maine had my back.
Maine had my back. I don't know what that means, but
I don't know for this guy with your pain.
Now, as every single piece of that past and journey gets dug up, litigated, and weaponized,
you are fucked.
You have my back.
No, they don't.
No, they're sheep. If they have your back, they are sheep.
How's that any different from Trump?
It's not. But they're going to say this guy's a champion, even though he said on the internet that he wants to fuck a guy in the ass if he breaks into his house.
Let's go to the more of his rhetoric.
Well, any women that would want to break into his house because he probably sexually assaulted them too.
Let's go to more progressive left-wing rhetoric here. Let's see what this is.
The time in my life where that hard work ceased being enough, we have also watched the largest...
What hard work? You've been supported by your parents most of your life.
Transfer of wealth.
And you did not serve. I doubt he seriously served. I want to see his papers. I want to see the army papers. I want to see the discharge papers.
He says he's a Marine, so he was.
I want to see those papers. No, even Marines have discharge papers. I want to see them, baby boy.
Class to the ruling class in the history of this nation.
You are the ruling class.
In 1990, there were fewer than 80 billionaires in the United States. Today, there are over 900
billionaires. Yeah.
I ask you, when you look around, do you see a state of Maine that is 10 times wealthier than 1990? Do we have 10 times the schools? 10 times the hospitals?
Why would you?
Do our paychecks go 10 times?
Yeah, you went to a private school.
This is far. Do we have 10 times the free time? No. In fact, we have less. Fewer schools, fewer hospitals. Our paychecks run out earlier in the month.
Not yours, not your paycheck.
Yeah, not your paycheck.
And we have less time because everybody's working harder.
Not you.
Not you.
There is no coincidence that in the time that has happened, we have seen the existence of people like Elon Musk occur.
And you are friends with him.
Fuck
you
Elon
are a
Musk.
trust
We all
fund
hate
baby
Elon
you
Musk.
never served. I want to see the discharge papers. I need to see them. And I don't want to see forgeries or AI
This is all
shit.
just rhetoric. This is all just rhetoric. I'm not gonna play this video, but this is where Crystal Ball brought up an alleged affair Susan Collins had 50 years ago in the 70s. Like, yeah, this is whataboutism. This is desperate, trying to figure out. Oh my God, Susan Collins may have had an affair in the 70s.
So
and I don't really want to picture or think about Susan Collins fucking somebody. So
it's not okay for Susan Collins to do it, but it's okay for Graham to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is who Kyle Blitzky has a gay crush on?
Yeah.
Maybe they fuck each other in the ass. Maybe that's the gig, you know? That's the wrestling thing.
Yeah. So this guy who looks gay. This guy, by the way, he's the brains and the enforcer behind Graham Plattner. He also worked for Zoran Mamdani too. Katz is the new David Axelrod who mentors him.
David Axelrod.
And the pod save bros.
Mike McRae always sounds like a gay David Axelrod.
After
he takes
Katz,
it to the extreme too. It's like, dude, that's so gay.
So this guy has a history of threatening women that go against him. After Katz publicly savaged a female former staffer, he got John Faves. Who's this guy? Oh, John Favreau, one of the pod save bros.
Yeah.
To write a now viral tweet defending Plattner. Obama's former media guru did Katz bidding after Axelrod's protege tweeted, "There should be no place in our politics for incompetent, opportunistic operatives that violate privacy, betray trust, and prioritize vengeance over decency." Here's the thing: if this was reversed, let's say it was Trump, they'd love this. They wouldn't say any of this. They would want Trump to resign over the fact he sexted other women. The morning that it came out that
every woman. That's the problem.
It came out that Katz had threatened Plattner's former campaign manager, Genevieve McDonald, with a smear campaign before her Wall Street Journal story published. Since the revelation of Katz's threat, John Favreau has been silent. Also silent has been Katz's mentor and close friend, David Axelrod. So when you see the closing of ranks behind Nazi-tattooed misogynists, just remember that it's literally a protege of Obama's media team, using brute force to make that happen. Welcome to the Democratic Party 2026. So that's this guy here.
The Democrats are Republicans and the Republicans are Democrats. You can't tell them apart. It's like, again, like professional wrestling. I hate to come back to this, but again,
remember,
you don't know who the
all the
baby faces
progressives
are, you don't know who the healers
hated
are.
Jimmy Dore because he would always criticize Democrats, not Republicans.
Excuse me. So this is a good recap here. Blame rape victims. This is why he's a degenerate and obviously a Nazi. Blame rape victims. Take responsibility. Don't get so fucked up. That's a quote from his Reddit account.
Right, because every woman who's ever been raped was drunk and passed out. Go fuck yourself, dude. You have serious gay issues, and if you have such a fucking problem with women, then I guess you should go the other way and bat for the other team and just suck a lot of dick.
He also asked, why don't black people tip? He called rural Maine voters racist and stupid. Now he needs their votes. Good luck with that.
God.
Supported ACAB and said, fuck these cops. Let's see. He called himself a communist and pushed armed political violence. Got a Nazi SS-style skull tattoo.
First of all, communism isn't violence.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
so
but
I don't know what the gay motherfucker's talking about.
They're gonna use that against him. He called himself
gay
a
motherfucking pedophile.
Sent dirty texts to women while married and has a kicked profile, which I already went over why that's such a problem for Democrats.
No one wants to see your dick, dude.
Mocked He mocked a wounded Purple Heart soldier as dumb motherfucker who didn't deserve to live, and called Army soldiers fat,
That tells
fat
me he
lazy
didn't
trash.
serve. Because no Marine who says they are
No,
Marine, again, this goes back to Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura was a Navy SEAL. He would never, ever call any Navy SEALs dumb motherfuckers for living. This guy did not serve. You cannot prove to me this guy served.
That sounds
wanna
exactly
see the
what Trump
papers.
said.
Yeah.
Remember when Trump said he likes soldiers, that he likes winners, he don't like losers? Because,
Yeah.
Right. And he called
exactly. It sounds like Trump.
Yeah, exactly.
Bragged he raped a man breaking in his ex-girlfriend's apartment. I would rape them to show I'm dominant. So that's what
you would rape them to show them that you're gay. You like dick. You like dick in your ass, dude. I'm telling you. This guy is gay. He is gayer than a $3 bill.
According to Democrats.
No, that's a fantasy. That some women have a fantasy where a guy breaks in their house and has sex with them. Okay? Consensual sex. But if a guy literally is daydreaming or having a fantasy where another guy breaks into their girlfriend, and I use quotes, girlfriend's apartment, and if you want to fuck them in the ass, you're gay. Just say you're gay, dude. No one cares.
Yeah, I would. If somebody breaks into my house, it's most likely going to be a shooting. It's not going to be me bending him over and shoving up his ass.
I ain't gonna.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Ass.
I'm not going to shove my cock up his ass, but that's.
Okay, I'll say cock. Is that better, little brother, instead of dick?
No, I wasn't offended by it.
No, okay.
So
I mean, he really wants to fuck guys in the ass. He really does. He fantasizes about that. That should be a warning sign right there.
According to Democrats, people just make mistakes, or as Elizabeth Warren says, he has PTSD.
Oh God,
the party of women, folks.
But,
there's a Nazi tattoo there, by the way.
I hate to break this to you. So does my dad, but my dad doesn't have a fantasy about if someone breaks in our house, he's gonna fuck him in the ass. I'm sorry, my dad is straight.
That's not a thing.
And that's not a thing, okay? If you break in our house, my dad will shoot your ass, and I'll spend 20 minutes telling you why he shot you, and then if you survive, my dad will shoot you again. There's no fucking in the ass any part of that.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
What the fuck? This guy is gay. He never served, and he's literally a piece of shit trying to get over as a disabled veteran.
Oh, this guy also took time, and when he was in the Marine Corps, he'd go to porta potties and jerk off. That's another part of his scandal too. I'm like, dude, you're in the Marine Corps. Trust me, there's hookers hanging around there in the military bases.
That's why I'm telling you, never served.
Yeah, go have sex with a hooker. That's more respectable as a man than to hide in the porta potty and jack off.
Maybe he liked the smell of the porta potty and it turned him on.
I don't know.
They always stink. I get if I have to use the porta potty, I get in and out as fast as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, it stinks, y'all. I'm not kidding.
Jalen Brunson off to a hot start so far.
Oh, okay. The game started. I'm gonna wrap it up in a few minutes, anyways. Let's see.
I said earlier.
Oh, here we go.
I can ask my dad, but I'm pretty sure if I ask my dad, if someone breaks in our house, what are you gonna do to them? He'll probably say shoot them. Not 100% of the time, my dad would say I'll shoot them. Not I'll fuck them in the ass.
The local report from Maine talking about Graham Plattner. So some Democrats said they would begrudgingly support him because there's no other option. Others say
yes, there is an option. Don't vote.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, make no difference. Some told me that they would not support Plattner and vote for Mills, even though she suspended her campaign. So this is from ABC, it looks like. So let's.
Tonight, the Democratic candidate in one of the year's most closely watched Senate races battling a firestorm of controversy. Graham Plattner, an oyster farmer and former Marine, is running to unseat Maine Republican Susan Collins. But Plattner's past now coming back to haunt him. First a series of sexist Reddit posts, now deleted, then reports he exchanged sexual text messages with at least 6 women shortly after he was married in 2023.
Yeah, while married, by the way.
Plattner's wife, Amy.
If he's a single guy sexting 6 women, who cares? You know, I wouldn't that's not a big deal. But he's married. That's the issue.
Yeah. Standing by him.
I want my marriage, and I want to be married to Graham.
Overnight, the New York Times
No, you
reporting
don't.
several
That
of
was
Plattner's
rehearsed.
ex-girlfriends described.
But she's employed by the campaign. So
Yeah, so of course you want him because that's more money in your pocket, bitch.
Yeah, if Graham Plattner loses, I tend to think they're going to get divorced rather shortly afterwards because that's the only reason why she's with him, because she might be a senator.
Quote,
nothing but a
unsettling behavior.
little
One claiming Plattner
money
regularly
whore.
grabbed her by the shoulders.
Yeah, that's all it's about.
Sometimes hard enough to leave marks, and on one occasion, yanked her out of a cab by her wrist. She says during one argument, Plattner twisted her arm behind her back, shoved her into a bedroom, and held the door closed from the other side so she couldn't.
Oh my God, that's like abuse right there. I mean, he grabbed her by the arm behind her back, threw her in a bedroom, and locked her in the bedroom. That's kidnapping, my dude. I mean, that's false imprisonment, kidnapping.
Oh, but people are still going to vote for him. They did with that guy who assaulted a journalist. He body slammed a journalist. And they still put him in the fucking Senate.
It's just so funny how Kyle Kowinski always goes after Trump being a pedophile and all that stuff, yet he's supporting a pedophile.
Yeah, ironically, yeah.
And a gay dude.
Yeah, and he's homosexual too.
The allegations in the latest story are
the
troubling.
latest story.
Why did you sound like you do?
Yeah, because Susan, she has a disorder where her nerves are kind of shooting, so that's why she's shaking like this. And the way
Well, no, it
she's
wasn't
speaking,
a shaking; it was how she was talking.
No, but that's why she speaks like that, because her whole
She
body's like
sounds
shaking.
like a turkey being shaken.
But again, she's running for re-election. Like, she's sick. She's obviously has a nervous system issue, but she's still running
This
for
is called
re-election.
elder abuse.
She's still running for re-election.
I believe that Graham Plattner has a lot of questions to answer.
Plattner fiercely denies
Yeah, he does. He definitely. But at this.
any violence, but admits to mistakes in his past. Speaking with
Those
ABC
are
affiliate
mistakes,
WNTW.
Admitting that you want to sexually assault a guy in the ass who breaks into your house is not a mistake. You have skewed past the mistake, my bud.
Yeah, these
very happy to talk about incredibly.
Oh, by the way, this is not Senator Bernie Sanders, ABC.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
what the
Graham
fuck?
That's not even close, CBS. Come on. Or ABC.
What did Bill say? What did Bill say?
The not this new one, but the second one, Angel.
Just wait.
I bet Plattner keeps his front door open. And
come on, you guys, break into my house. I can fuck you in the ass now.
Yeah. But ABC, that's not Senator Bernie Sanders. It's not even close.
Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing.
But when things come along that are just made up or lies, I'm very much.
They're not
It's not made up.
They're not
You
lies.
said
You
these
said
things.
them.
It's like a Jedi mind trick. Like he's trying to Jedi mind
Next,
trick.
he's just gonna call them fake news.
Yeah.
No, new phone. Who dis? No,
He's like trying to
lies you are
Jedi mind trick everybody.
He's going to push back against those.
He was already
Oh, yeah,
facing
how?
questions about why he got a
Nazi tattoo right there.
Can I please see the discharge papers from the Marines? I bet you he can't produce them because he probably was never in the Marines.
tattoo resembling a Nazi symbol on his chest while he was in the Marines.
No, it's not resembling.
was not
It
in
is a
the-
Nazi tattoo.
He
Like
was
it's
not
like
in
he's
the-
even ABC is kind of like trying to make
This
it
is a rich
soften it.
motherfucker trying to act like he was in the Marines. Because if he was really in the Marines, he would talk about the military like those are his brothers. You know, you go into the military and you go, and that is your family. Trust me, I know.
Excuse me.
My dad was in the military, and there's guys that he would have bled and died for.
Yeah,
The
it's
fact
like a
that this guy
brotherhood.
literally said, "Oh well, they're just idiots and losers." Go fuck yourself. You never
Yeah,
served. This proves you never served.
Recently became aware of the Nazi connection.
I got it covered up within days because I didn't want that on my body.
It all puts National Democrats in
So you
question.
had it in body 20 years. Now you're running for office. Now you have to get it covered up. Convenient, huh?
To bind, winning Maine is crucial
love
in their
Nazis
effort to
over
retake the
So
Senate.
he'll probably
Senator
win.
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, of course you would do a Nazi. Of course you would
Yeah.
endorse a Nazi, Bernie Sanders, because you are a fucking one. You're Jewish and yet you support Nazis.
The
And
Ford Lord says
child
his book would be
molesters.
titled "Crayons and Booty Cheeks." There you go.
Sanders
God. Ugh. I'm not eating for the rest of the night. Thank you. I've lost my appetite.
Yeah.
Standing by Plattner.
Look, I'm sure he's not a saint. And by the way, let's not
He's
forget.
not a saint.
He
He's
has
a
a gun.
child
This guy's-
molester and a gay pedophile.
Yeah.
Fucking retire, Bernie, already. Please. We want you gone.
You're Jewish, Bernie. This
I
guy would put you in the gas chamber as soon as
and he's a Zionist too, pretty much.
I guarantee you, Bernie run for re-election again.
But this guy is literally this guy. What the fuck is his name? Plattner.
Yeah,
Plattner.
Okay, this guy, that Plattner, would literally put Bernie in the gas chamber and then laugh all the way to the bank. And
Yeah,
Bernie,
Bernie's
this is
endorsing
my
him.
guy. I'm a cuck. It's okay. I'm a cuck. I'll go to the gas chambers. I mean, come
served
on.
4 tours of duty in Iraq
No,
and
he did
Afghanistan.
not.
He has
You
acknowledged that he
cannot
came back
prove to
with
me
peace.
that this guy was a Marine. My ass cheeks, he's a Marine.
Yeah.
You don't talk
So
about like that. You don't talk about the military like you fucking weren't even there, and you do.
TSD.
But Senator Alyssa
He does not have
Slotkin
PTSD.
exasperated.
There's that fat bitch.
So for his bad behavior, it was just PTSD. His bad behavior, that was PTSD. But now he's a
Wait,
reformed
gay?
Isn't
she gay too, or bisexual or something?
I
think it's her. Yeah, I think it's her. You know, the senator who's like gay or bisexual or something at the very least.
So is he?
Oh yeah, he's gay or by one or the other. I mean, I tend to think it's more like homosexual than straight.
He's trying to prove to everybody
to the day
he's
where
sexting these women because he wants to somehow prove that somehow he's not gay. Dude, you literally just said you wanted to fuck a guy in the ass who breaks in your house.
I am not answering every single week a question
And that's not
about
PTSD
bad
either.
behavior by
I'm not answering a question about bad behavior.
another dude. I'm looking forward to that
Another
day.
dude.
And wait, Graham Plattner is not the Democratic nominee yet. The primary is on Tuesday, and Maine's Governor Janet
Why
Mills
is he running
is
as a
still on the
Democrat? He should be running as a Republican. Aren't they trying to pretend they're not gay?
Yeah,
I mean,
They think about fucking guys in
John
the ass all the
Fetterman
time.
quickly turned into a Republican.
Yeah, he's pretty much turned into
Again,
one.
you can't tell who the heels are. You can't tell who the baby faces are. They're all the same.
the ballot. Now, she suspended her campaign back in April, but with all the scandals swirling around Plattner, she's making sure Democrats know that they can still vote for her if they want to win.
All right, Selena Wang, thank you.
Yeah. So what happened?
Selena Wang, oh boy.
I'll tell you something right now. If Susan, what's her face, Janet Mills wins, the left's gonna have a freak out in the way
Selena,
that
do you like Wang?
I can never heard of before. Like, they're gonna be so angry. All right, so I'm gonna give some final thoughts, and then I guess we're gonna wrap up here. It's past 9 o'clock, and I'm gonna go watch the game. But bottom line is Graham Plattner is a degenerate Nazi. He's a liar. He's a fraud, a complete fraud, because he's supported by his parents pretty much.
Yeah, I doubt he's
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't.
I call bullshit on that because I know Jesse Ventura. He would never talk about the military like that. And he never has. He has never once said that the military are a bunch of lazy assholes, fat fucks who don't deserve to die or don't deserve to live. Excuse me. If you serve, trust me, you're going to say, that's my brother, that's my other brother, and we would die for each other. That's how you are in the military. Again, you're trying to survive, but you're also trying to make sure that your friends get home too. So
But yet, Jesse Ventura still endorsed Kamala Harris for 2020.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying he would never say that. Like, for example, the guy, oh damn it, I can't think of his name now. But in the book that guy wrote, the sniper, he wrote that Jesse said,
Chris Kyle.
Yeah, Chris Kyle lied and said that. He said that he was stupid or the Navy SEALs were stupid or something. Jesse never said that, and he never would say that. Why would he say that?
Jesse sued and won money from him because it was such a lie.
Because he lied. Even his own friends, even Chris Kyle's own friends said that he was lying.
In fact,
so whoever killed Chris Kyle, was he pretty much a hero then? If you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was some other army guy who killed him.
Yeah, it was one of his friends, right?
Yeah, I think it was one of his friends. I think it was accidental, wasn't it? I mean, he was playing with a gun and ended up going through his head, the bullet. All right, so tomorrow at 8, I expect to do pro wrestling talk with Witchy, and so we got a review.
I don't know if we might have time for clips because I want to show something that I saw. In fact, I'm going to have it on my show. So if that's okay with you, little brother, maybe we could do that like next time.
Really? I mean, we've been waiting too long for this.
I know. I'm sorry. But I really want to show these clips of it's Sean Mooney talking about Kurt Hennig.
Okay, I mean we can do that. I mean next week, wait, what's next week? I think I can do a show next week. I gotta check my calendar though. Next week is the 20th. I mean I'm open on the 20th. There's no pay-per-view, right? I'm trying to think when is.
Well, it's 12th.
Wait, no, next week is the 13th.
Yeah, the 13th. Okay, yeah. We should be fine for that because King of the Ring is coming up later this month. So
and Mitchell Robinson's going to the free throw line.
No offense, but fuck King of the Ring. That's all I got.
Oh God.
It's gonna
Mitchell
be
Robinson going to the line. That's not good.
King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring. It's just they're consolation prizes.
Hell, I don't know.
He made it. He made it.
Oh wow. So the date for this show, when is it?
Tomorrow, the 6th.
And their Nick fans applauding him for that.
Oh God. Yeah, so I think the 20th, the King of the Ring. So
wait, let's see if we can make the second one. No, he missed it, but still.
Yeah, well. Yeah, so we should be doing pro wrestling talk tomorrow at 8. Check that out. We'll be back next Saturday with clips with Alex and another show. Probably preview King of the Ring then, because I think it's on 20th, I'm pretty sure. Angel in the Afternoon will be back Friday at 7. I have a doctor's appointment Monday. Hopefully we can figure out why this cough won't go away. Because everything else, why the symptoms are gone from last week. But this cough just won't go away. So that's the plan. It's 9:06. I'm going to go watch the game. Looks like the Knicks are making a little comeback here.
No. They're not making a comeback. They've been down pretty much the whole game, but they
I know,
made it close. But they just
it's 24-19. I have here. So
yeah, but I mean they were, but it's not like they were making a comeback. It's just they're trading baskets pretty much.
Look, the way the Knicks play is
guys, I gotta do my show, so I'll see y'all later. Love you guys.
Yeah. All right.
Just real quick before we go, they trail, and then they come back like in the 4th. But
yeah.
All right, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have a nice weekend.